up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of me restoring the E36 M3 with only 17,000 miles. We have to pull the S52. The reason we have to pull it is to do the frame work and also respray the engine bay after we do the frame work so everything's nice and clean. So let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air. Ow! That just pinched my thumb pretty hard. Ow. Let's get some gloves on and let's start removing this strut bar. All right, now that we got gloves on, start this process of removing the motor. Quick tip for anybody working on cars and stuff. If you ever remove anything and you don't want to store the bolts somewhere specific, just screw them back where they came. You'll never lose them. Exhaust removed. It's better come out. Very nice. Prop shaft. Now that we got the drive shaft removed and the exhaust, basically the transmission, the motor is now left alone and could be dropped. So let's start taking all the fluids out, starting with the oil and coolant. Oh, it's very liquidy. All right, well, there's the oil. For more airflow. Cool thing is we don't have to drain the AC because the AC is already out, but we do need to take the coolant out, and that's right here. Just like that, front clip removed with the fan and the radiator support. Now we can get a better look at the whole front end. Guys, come over here and check this out. See, now that that's removed, we can clearly see how bad the frame was worked on. Even over here, that's pretty bad. That does not look good at all. It looks kind of kinked over here too. I don't know if that's OEM. Sometimes these curves are OEM, but that's confusing, you know? All right, this can now be fully removed and we could empty out the rest of the coolant. Lined up correctly. Do you hear that? Cat's having fun. No coolant in that one. All right, got it out too. Ooh, guys, we're getting somewhere. Now we have to remove the transmission mount. Now onto the transmission, shifter linkage. Actually, no, actually removed everything already. Intake manifold, I'll be very on the edge to reinstall this on the car. I think individual throttle bodies is not a bad idea for sure. Took off the intake manifold because I noticed that this wiring was going underneath it. And look at how many wires is stuck to the chassis. This took me longer to figure out and remove everything than to get the motor almost out of the car fully. One of the longest wires went all the way back into the transmission. I had to go underneath the car. It like wrapped around the transmission, so I had to take that apart. Now that that's there, and what I believe is absolutely everything at this point removed, we can go ahead and just lift up the car and everything should come off. Finally pulled the motor. Wow. Alright guys, it's been a while since I personally picked up the camera. I had two friends here that were helping me film. Shout out Tim and Daniel for helping me out. Now that they left, I'm all alone and I'm just kind of like taking this in, guys. Like, it's crazy to me that the motor's out of the car. It just looks so wrong too, because just check out that interior, guys. Just not supposed to look like this. Anyways, now that the motor is out, we can get a way better look at the frame damage and kind of just, I'm not a frame guy, so I don't really know exactly what's going on, and I also don't know exactly how it's supposed to look like. One thing that definitely concerns me is this small kink right here.
I don't know how well you guys can see that on camera, because the subframe bolts in right there and the kink is pretty close to the subframe. So I'm just thinking how correctly to pull this and make all this work. But I'm gonna get a frame guy out here. He's gonna come check it out, tell me what he would do, and then we'll go from there. But now that the motor's out of the car, I'll probably unbolt the transmission right now.
Awesome. Transmission removed. Now we're removing the clutch to be able to put the motor on a motor stand. All right, guys, my camera is about to die, and so is the mic. I don't even know if this is catching audio right now, but sheesh. Got everything out. Got the transmission separated from the motor, got the motor on the motor stand, and I'm gonna call that a night. And catch you guys in the next episode when we figure out exactly how to tackle this frame.